There seems to be a fine line between coincidence and irony.
You sure about that map?
Unfortunately, there was some nonsense about the discovery of the real King Arthur's tomb here years ago, soon discredited. And yet another roadside attraction was born.
Well, let's see what we can see, shall we? At least it should be educational. Either housekeeping should be fired, or no one's been inside for months. This place has seen better days.
It's been condemned since the death of the owner, one Professor Worth. I shudder to think that at one time he had students.
And we have power.
Come ye hither and hearken to ye tale of King Arthur, how he was reared by Sir Ector, but born ye verily of ye loins of King Arthur Pendragon, unbeknownst to all save Merlin. How he was and Merlin is bringeth by Arthur to ye sword in ye stone, no man able to lift it. But wilt Merlin find thee kingly enough to enter the true King Arthur Museum? Enter, once and future king. Merlin deems you worthy.
The real Merlin would roll around in the mud and bark at you, and I'm being generous by calling it mud.
There's no difference between stupid and charming with you, is there?
Thus didst King Arthur gather round his person ye greatest knights of ye realm, that they might be paragons of chivalry and virtue. Gaily they camest, yea, and 'twas an assembly as hadst naught before been seeneth, and verily there was much rejoicing.
Hey, push the button again. It's like electroshock therapy for Alice there.
I like to think it keeps him sharp.
So that there would be no squabbling betwixt ye knights, Merlin bequeathed upon Arthur yon round table, which was the table neither square nor buttressed, but circular in form. 'Twas a symbol of unity and equality, and 'twas from whither Arthur's knights took their name, the Knights of the Round Table. Behold ye Holy Grail! Such a vision of yon cup of Christ did verily appeareth to Arthur and his knights, whereupon several amongst them wistful to find it anon, and they to uphold Lancelot, Percival, and Bors, and yon they journeys none e'er returning, no Galahad did see the Grail, and yea, his heart was gladdened muchly. And what of Excalibur, ye mighty sword of legend? 'Twas Merlin who didst bringeth Arthur to yon magical lake, wherein didst dwell ye Lady of the Lake. And from her hand didst Arthur take Excalibur, and yea, ye sword couldst ne'er be broken, for 'twas its magic.
I'm confused. Weren't Excalibur and the Sword and the Stone the same thing? They were two bloody different swords!
Now, Zip, that was too easy.
Then didst Merlin fall in love with Nimue, to whom he didst teacheth his magics. But didst use her magics against her lover, imprisoning him. Wherefore it was that when Arthur didst do battle with Mordred, Merlin couldst not protecteth him. It seemeth that oft times ye wisest of men canst maketh mistakes. For hours didst Arthur and Mordred hackle upon Salisbury plain, Arthur with Excalibur, Mordred with its scabbard. Then it was that were disarmed, and Arthur did strike Mordred a fatal blow with the of Bedivere. Anon came some more tragedy, for Arthur was himself mortally wounded in e-battle, and yea, yon sky did dark.
There's a logical explanation for that. It's called evening.
You're so literal, Alistair. Archaeology is half metaphor, you know.
Before he did die, Arthur badest his knight Bedivere to returneth Excalibur to yon lady of Elect. And lo, did Arthur's body then slumber, and yea, it was borne away to Avalon, where it is said that from thither shall he someday returneth, to claimeth again his crown.
Well, if he went to Avalon, then whose tomb's supposed to be here?
Maybe the grunting Saxon or the Roman fascist that Alistair believes the whole legend was built around. This is where the truth behind the myth is supposed to be explained, but it's being turned into a warehouse.
Fitting. There's been so little truth everywhere else. Why start here? The only factual basis behind the King Arthur myths died centuries before this place was built.
Give Professor Worth some credit. If he had to close an exhibit for renovations, at least he picked the most boring one. This must be our kindly professor's office space,
Don't have as spottily as his reputation.
said the pot to the kettle. Professor Worth says here that the tomb of King Arthur, the one his museum's built over, is a fake.
No surprise there. At least he knows his museum is for tourists.
But Professor Worth believed the sarcophagus was placed here by Arthur's contemporaries to lure thieves from the gravesite of his
He doesn't exist.
That's where you and Professor differ.